Hello, my name is Brandon Ramacco, and today we're going to talk about tricking your muscles into relaxing. There are sort of two ways of doing this, reciprocal inhibition, sometimes just called RI, and post-isometric relaxation, called PIR. Sometimes these types of techniques are called muscle energy techniques. There's also a combination of the two that I described called crack, contract, relax, antagonist, contract. But we're going to talk about these two, and we're going to do some examples. I like to start for reciprocal inhibition with a little demonstration. And you can follow along with this demonstration at home. And let's start with reciprocal inhibition. And we're going to try to relax some of the neck muscles. Now, for this demonstration, I'm going to show two methods for this demonstration. If you're scared of moving your neck, wait for method number 2. Which is a little bit safer for the neck for those of you who are a bit scared of hurting your neck, those with chronic neck problems. So, for the first demonstration, we're going to turn the neck until you start to feel a little bit of tightness. So I turn about this and I feel just a tinge of tightness here, just a tinge. I can go further, I can easily go further, but I feel a tinge of tightness. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to pretend there's something super important back there. And I'm going to look with significant effort, like I need to see back there. And I'm even going to use my eyes. I'm going to pretend I need to see with my eyes something back there. And I'm going to hold that for, I don't know, 3 to 6 seconds. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seemed about good. So, how's your neck feel? You might not feel a difference. Okay, now turn until you start to feel that tightness. I don't feel it to about here now. So what happened? Well, we wanted to go that way. So our brain was like, oh, we need to go that way. It's important. Let me relax everything here to make it easier to go that way. Right? So we're using our brain to tell the muscles to turn off. So we're tricking the muscles basically into relaxing. This is a much smarter way to relax the muscles. Now, for a second demonstration of that, for those who are scared to move their neck, so I can go until I start to feel tightness, and then I can block. So this way my neck isn't physically moving, so this is very safe for necks that have been injured. You can do this type of exercise even if someone's just been in a car accident, because you're not actually moving the neck, you're not moving any of the joints, you're just activating the muscles. And this should be pain-free, by the way. So I get to where I feel a little bit of tightness, and then I can block the neck, and then I can still put that maximum effort or significant effort, look, 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 look. Even though my neck didn't move, because I made that effort, I should notice that, oh, it goes a little bit further. The neck muscles have relaxed a bit. We can apply this to other areas of the body. Basically, we can apply this to any muscle in the body. Let's apply this to the shoulders. So typically it's the top of the shoulders that are tight. Well, what do these muscles do? Well, they go up and forward. So if we wanted to trick these muscles into relaxing, we have to trick the brain into saying, these muscles need to relax. Well, how do we do that? We need to do the opposite. So instead of forward and up, we would need to do back and down. So I'm going to go back and down with significant effort, and I'm going to hold it for 6 seconds. So some people do sort of a pull down motion. Some people sort of do a rowing type motion. Some people go down and then roll out first. There's different ways of achieving this goal. Well, so many people have tightness up here, right? But for this, I'm going to sort of go back, and then the combination back and down is what I'm thinking. So here I go. Back, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. How does that feel? Should feel a bit lighter. Typically, I'll have patients with sort of chronic tightness up here. Try that. Maybe do 2 or 3 sets, 2 or 3 reps of that 6 seconds to get relief. And most people find it's about a 20-second workout to get relief of the tension up here. And I hope that works for you. But we can apply that to pretty much any muscle in the body. You can apply it to hamstrings, calves, pecs, anything you can think of, you can apply these techniques. Now let's talk about the second type of relaxation technique, post-isometric relaxation. So post-isometric relaxation is we're going to do an isometric activation of a muscle, and it should be relaxed. But that's very technical language. Isometric means the length is not changing. So let's say I wanted to relax my pecs. So I need to activate my pec muscles without changing the length of my pec muscles. So typically this is done with the muscle in a stretch position so you can start to feel some tension. So you don't want to be stretched to the extreme, but you want to feel a bit of a stretch. So I have a window here or a mirror here. I can sort of push here. I can start to feel my pecs stretch. So I'm feeling a bit of a pec stretch. Now that I'm feeling a bit of a pec stretch, I can activate the pecs. So I'm actually pulling in this direction to activate the pecs. So I'm activating the pecs, holding, 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 and relax. Normally I take a breath or two before seeing how things go. And typically you should be able to, oh, I can go a bit further now. And you can repeat the process. Often people find that they can get a much deeper stretch much faster using this technique. Instead of waiting for 60 seconds for a muscle to finally start to relax in the stretch, if you use this technique, you might be able to get as deep into the stretch within 15 seconds, 20 seconds. We used to do this all the time when I was doing gymnastics training, trying to get our splits, or working on our splits, or maintaining our splits. We were pretty aggressive with it. We called it the procédure de diable, because we held each of these contractions for 6 seconds. Right? So 6, 6, 6, 6. We also did the combination. So we would, for example, stretch and hamstring, so we're pulling down. So we can pull down 6 seconds, relax, stretch deeper, pull down 6 seconds, relax, stretch deeper, pull down, relax 6 seconds, stretch deeper. But we also combined that with reciprocal inhibition, right? Lift up 6 seconds, then stretch deeper. Lift up 6 seconds, then stretch deeper. Lift up 6 seconds, then stretch deeper. When you do that combination, it can be called crack. Contract, relax. Then you have the antagonist contract, which is the opposite muscle contract. And so that can be an effective way to quickly stretch, is that combination. But you don't need the combination. One or the other is often enough. I hope you found this useful. Again, this can apply to any muscle in the body, these techniques. And these should be pain-free. And good luck. Cheers.